Well, welcome to Honestly, We Asked. Nope, that's not the name of our podcast. Honestly, Who Asked? Good job. Welcome to Honestly, Who Asked? We're here. And you're not.
Well, it's Saturday morning. And
It's 10:47
I
a.m.
struggle with mornings. Like, I wake up early.
Yeah, you have a lot going on.
But I, for some reason, don't actually, kickstart it until about
You're not even
11.
drinking real coffee. You're drinking decaf.
Listen, we could talk all day about why I have to drink decaf coffee instead of real coffee.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm sure I know why.
That's for another day.
Yeah, for another day.
Yeah. Anywho, we are here today. This is our first real episode. Super excited. This should be really fun. We're going to just pretty much give you guys an overview of us, why we're doing this, why maybe you want to listen.
Or don't.
Yeah, and that's fine too.
Not offended here.
Not offended. No judgment. So I guess I'll just start. I'm the oldest sister. We are 6.5 years apart, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
And
it's a big gap.
Yeah. Well, it was when we were growing up.
It's all right now. It feels pretty normal now.
Yeah.
But
and so I think I'll talk a little bit about why we kind of thought about doing a podcast.
Yeah.
What my view of that was. So typically the last few years, both of us have had somewhat of a commute driving home.
Yeah.
At least 20 minutes or so, if not more.
Yeah.
And so generally we've used that time to just talk. That's when we get our debrief of the day. Or
yeah, it's a good one.
Every other day or the week or whatever it is. So, and it's super raw, kind of funny. You just talk about whatever. I mean, literally whatever happened in the day or what's going on. And we laugh a lot. And so we have some really funny dynamics. And I think we just thought, what is something we could do together that would be kind of fun? Nobody might care about, but would be fun.
Yeah. And I think we've joked about it too for almost 2 years.
Yeah.
We've joked about doing YouTube or a podcast or a TikTok channel or something, because just the drama that happens within the walls of this family are super fun.
The drama and just honestly some of the comedy that we're a funny group.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes it's not even us that's funny. It's also you somehow get the most personality out of all of your animals, which people are definitely going to hear off and on throughout this. Nellie's doing figure eights around us as we're trying to...
This is Nellie, the silver lab, who just can't wait to show you her stick. Oh my goodness, yes.
But yeah, there's never a dull moment, for sure.
It's literally chaos almost all the time. And people might wonder, well, that's weird. You only have one kid.
That doesn't make it.
Are you okay?
Is her
Roll
stick?
around, honey.
I'll throw her stick. Okay. Watch your eyes.
Off you go. Only have one kid.
Yeah, but your kid's... He's the epitome of you and your husband in this beautiful, terrible storm together.
Yeah, I guess I'd agree with that.
Yeah. This morning, he's doing all the things. You said your husband's gone for hunting, and you said, man, it's my husband's not even gone.
Left. Yeah, he's just here still. Just in a 7-year-old's body.
Mixed with a little bit of your attitude and that face you just made. For the people who are only listening, she makes this face where she doesn't smile but smiles and then raises her eyebrows and shakes her head.
I have been told that my face speaks 1,000 words.
It really does.
Yeah. Without saying anything.
It really does.
But anyway, that's kind of my take. So that's kind of where we went from. We do this phone thing every week. And
almost every day, yeah.
Every day, at least 3 or 4 times during the work week.
Yeah, for sure.
So that was kind of a funny thing. Let's just turn it into something where we just talk for a long time. And maybe somebody wants to hear it, maybe they don't.
Maybe they don't.
I don't know if you agree with that, but
you agree with what?
That's like maybe how we kind of came to the idea.
Yeah, I think that, and like, I think my portion of why I wanted to do it was also something that you had said when we were talking about it. It was just a way for us to spend time together, since it's so hard to find time to spend together when you're busy and whatever, and now we have an excuse to make time during the week to do so,
and just kind of like a creative way to do it too, because we're both a little creative in different ways. And
yeah, you're always creative.
Yeah.
You have lots of good ideas.
I have a lot of ideas. I am an idea machine, that is for sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, that's a little bit about why we're doing it. I guess what can you expect to hear from us on a weekly basis? I think that'll be up to kind of the universe, really, a little bit.
Whatever the universe decides to throw at us that week. Yeah, we'll have a segment called Heard in the Wild, where we rant or talk about something that happened to us during the week that was just absolutely outrageous or hilarious or didn't know how to respond to it. And then we'll also have a segment called Public Service Opinions, where we will do the service to the public of giving our opinions that maybe no one asked for.
About who
That's
knows
my shoe.
Whatever.
Sheldon.
Sheldon is a mini Nubian goat with horns, and he is named aptly after Sheldon from The Big Bang Theory, because that's a great show.
Sorry for the brief pause there, folks. Our mics were not connected.
Yeah, I mean, we are not professionals by any stretch of the imagination. Still trying to figure this stuff out. So I think maybe what we should address is, one, for those maybe watching and listening, why we're outside.
Yeah, that's good.
That's maybe a good...
Then they'll maybe understand all of the commotion.
You're right.
Yeah,
like, there's a lot going on.
Yeah.
So we're outside.
Yeah.
Honestly, because big reason, the lighting in my house sucks.
It's terrible.
It's really bad.
It's bad.
Yeah. So nobody wants to look at weird...
yellowy.
Yeah. Because, well, I don't like LED lights.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people have, right? So I have like those can lights in this. I don't like feeling like I'm in a doctor's office in my own home.
Nope.
So I have the soft yellow version of that.
And they're really yellow.
And they don't make for good podcasting.
No.
Video.
The video part of it anyways.
Yeah, we could do the audio, I suppose, in there, but
I don't know, it's pretty echoey in there too. So
it does echo.
There's a really weird reverb happening in there.
We live where we live. So we are
we live where we live.
We are outside we have 5 acres, and it's just nice out here. It's pretty quiet.
Yeah.
Pretty good scenery, lots of trees, but a lot of things happening in the background because, as we said, I have 2 dogs, 4 goats, a cat, and 5 chickens. So,
but it adds to it, you know? It's like adds to the, I don't know, ambiance of the vibe we're trying to give off.
Yeah, that ambiance.
Because like we get interrupted and like we just go back to talking, and it's like,
I mean, that's how you live, really, is just like a bunch of small interruptions
throughout the day.
Yeah, it's really a lot. Anyway, so you'll meet those characters along the way, whether you hear them or you see them, love them or hate them. That's why we're outside.
Yeah. So back to the names of your goats. You were telling us the names. You started with Leonard. What were the names of your other goats?
Started with Sheldon.
So sorry, Sheldon.
Before we even got goats, we really had these planned because we really did.
Almost like a year.
Yeah, we really do love The Big Bang Theory.
Yeah.
Great show. A show you can watch even with the kiddo. And we just thought it was hilarious to possibly name our goats after some of the cast. So obviously our favorites, we have Sheldon and Penny. And then Leonard.
Yeah.
And then I sort of just dropped off, I guess, with
a whole different direction.
Other one because I didn't love the other characters as much. That might be, an opinion thing.
Those are the 3 main.
I love them.
Yeah.
And so, but I also love rap.
Just veering
and as
hard left there.
So our other goat is Missy Elliott, and that's what we have.
Yeah. Do you call her Missy Elliott or you call her Missy
when she's in trouble?
Oh, okay. Yeah. What's her nickname then on a good day?
Just Missy.
Oh, okay.
She's breaking the rules. She gets a big old Missy Elliott.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's a little bit about us and like the situation we're in. And again, apologies for the really terrible audio quality in the first half of this podcast.
I don't really care that it happened.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
But yeah. Okay. Well,
so I guess like we're just gonna jump right in now. We kind of gave you a very convoluted intro,
very chaotic intro to
which
the first
over time
episode. Yeah.
may get better or worse. We don't know. But I think now we kind of owe it to you to just talk about a little bit more our dynamic, our backstory,
who we are,
what it was like growing up together.
Yeah. How we got here.
Just give you that basis. So,
yeah.
I guess just in true fashion, I'll just keep talking.
Yeah, you like to do that.
Well, again, I'm the oldest. And like we said before, I am 6.5 years older. So I think it's also important to kind of understand, thank you, Izzy, our family dynamic a bit too.
Yeah.
So my mom, or our mom, was a single
she's
mom.
Not just your mom.
Don't like know that she's your mom. I don't know.
Just to remind me.
Yeah. Just in case you were lost.
Yeah.
She was a single mom up until, well, mom and dad
3?
got married when I was 6. So at least till I was probably 3 or 4.
Good protector there, Izzy.
And still really until they were married. And then you came along.
Well,
so
I kind of came along before a little bit. Mom was pregnant with me before they got married. But yes, physically in this world.
Well, while they were getting married.
Yeah.
She was pregnant.
Yeah.
Yeah. But so we do not share the same dad.
Which I honestly forget about sometimes.
Well, yeah. Because we were raised together.
And it never felt like we were half sisters. Never felt that way.
It didn't.
Ever. And our parents did a really good job of never making it feel that way.
I think they did an okay job making it feel that way. I think there was definitely some room for making us not hate each other less.
Yeah, you definitely were kind of thrown into a kind of like, here's your little sister.
Yeah.
Babysit or what have you. And yeah.
But making it feel like we were from the same fruit tree, yes.
Yeah.
That was never an issue.
Yeah.
But yes, so I am older. There's that age difference. I will say I was not stoked to be having a little sister.
Yeah, why don't you tell them about the snow leopards?
Yeah. I distinctly remember the day you were born.
I don't.
Obviously. I was in first grade and I had worked very hard on a snow leopard presentation that I was supposed to be giving. And I remember one of our grandmas came to the school to get me because you had been born. And she tried to take me before I had given this report. And I did not let her. It was somebody.
An
aunt or grandma.
We
someone.
have a lot of those.
Yeah. And I literally was like, I'm not leaving this school until I give the presentation on the snow leopard. Yeah, but your baby sister was born. And why should I care about
I'll see her when I get home.
Right. Like, great. Can't wait. So that's how she came into this world.
Hated from the moment I took my first breath.
It was something.
Yeah. And like, I definitely wasn't, like, growing up, I definitely wasn't a super relaxed child. I was definitely pretty hyper and like high maintenance and annoying. And I was very much so. I can imagine that it would be hard for a 17-year-old to, well, like 17, whatever age you were, to have someone that much younger than you who's like always like wanting to be involved or always wanting to get into your business or always wanting to like just be annoying. Yeah. So I can't imagine it was easy either.
I think that, yeah. I mean, I think if you haven't gotten the gist of the fact that we did not get along growing up, like at all, Like zero.
She threw things at me a lot.
Yeah, a lot of violence.
Yeah, there was the phone call with one of her best friends in high school where she was mid-conversation with her friend, and I went to open her room. She had like a sliding glass door to her room for some reason in this weird house we lived in, and she literally mid-word dropped her phone and threw it at me so that I would go away, and then turned around and picked it up and continued her conversation like nothing had happened.
Yeah.
That
was among one of the things.
Yeah.
I remember in like the house we lived in before that, we had this ottoman.
Yeah, you hulked out for sure.
Out. That's a good, yeah, I've carried that nickname a bit with me over the years, Hulk.
You're welcome.
Thanks. Yeah. But you were just so annoying. Like you didn't even have to say anything. Really.
It was just your presence.
Just like
your presence
was enough to
your
make
life.
me lose my shit. Like
just get out.
Just like, yeah, you were good at that. So there was a lot of violence. Our parents got to the point, I think, maybe around 10. I was 10. You might have been 3 or 4. And they were a little sketchy about even leaving us alone together when they would go places.
I do remember there was, what's up, bud? You need something?
Oh, Mama, can I please find my switch?
Where are you going to do that? In your tree house?
Mm-hmm. At least he's outside.
I mean, I guess that's fine. 30 minutes. Yeah, don't break it. Okay. Yeah, so they got to the point where they were a little sketched out about leaving us alone.
Oh yeah.
Home alone together because they weren't sure what they were going to come home to.
I do remember I have one very vivid memory. I don't remember what I was doing, and I know that it was in like one of the first or second houses we lived in when we were living in Montana. But I do remember I was really making you mad, like really, really just pushing more than usual, pushing the limit there a little bit. And I just remember you getting in my face, touching my nose, and we were eye to eye, and you screamed. I was maybe like 7, and you were like, "Shut the fuck up!" in my face so loud. And like then I for sure was heartbroken. But now looking back, I straight deserved that. Like I was not a fun person to be around when I was that age. At all.
No.
But that one sticks with me just because I think it's funny now.
I think I remember that as well.
Yeah.
And
we just didn't get along. And then we went our separate ways.
I moved out after high school. I graduated and moved, to a different state to get out of there, away. And then I don't know what happened with you. Honestly, like we probably just
I kind of became like a single child.
Yeah.
I started living like I never had a sister because we didn't really talk.
No.
So it was almost like I was a single child for really
well,
other than like that one time where our mom's friend thought that your boyfriend was a rapist.
Yeah, well. We have a lot of interesting opinions.
But we didn't really like talk or hear about each other for a really long time. And then you had your son.
Well, no.
Well,
then you turned 18. Well, then you were kind of getting older. And so like once you were in high school and you guys had moved back to Oregon,
I think that's probably a better point.
We started like,
who's this person?
Oh, I'm trying to remember when Alec was born in 2018. When did you graduate high school?
2017.
Okay, so you were.
Yep. Yeah. I referenced the correct time period, and you're like, no, that's not right.
You were in high school when he was born.
No, he was born a year after I graduated high school. But I think we probably started getting a little closer my senior year of high school because I was dating my now husband, and I remember your husband was a real...
Well, the first time we met him, for whatever reason, we were at a basketball game that neither of you played in.
It was my senior night for band.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, because for whatever reason, our high school did senior night for the band kids.
I'm not... That's...
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. So it was senior night for band, and I like had invited you so I could like say all these nice things about you.
Oh, is that what happened?
Yeah, I don't know where I got all the nice things, but I definitely had nice things to say.
Well, that is nice.
Yeah.
I don't remember what you said at all.
Yeah, I just remember that was like in like the throes of back when your husband used to be really mean to me. And he somehow was just like a super big brother in that moment. And I thought that was cool.
Because he was like meeting Ivan for the first time. And
he'd always kind of had like that big brother vibe about him. But
I think if that, like before then, if you had known him with his brothers, you probably would have understood him more in that time. Because that's exactly how he was with his younger brothers.
Yeah. Which makes sense. And like,
shit.
Totally, like, looking back, honestly, I look back at my younger ages a lot. And a lot of what I had I had coming to me for the most part.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
But yeah, then from there on, it just kind of like
I think I kind of remember like a specific time where we maybe transitioned into more of a relationship. Like I remember for your 18th birthday, we took that trip to Seattle, just you and I.
I really did enjoy that.
That was
really
that was
fun. Good. Yeah.
We went up to Seattle and we went to the symphony, right?
Yeah, Seattle Symphony. Yeah.
And then we went and just kind of saw the city, did the zoo, walked around, just had some time.
Yeah, it was fun.
It was the first Airbnb I ever stayed in, which I thought was a weird deal.
That was weird. Like she had all of her stuff.
Well, okay, it was like Airbnb new. Airbnb was new at that period.
It was like a brand new, for sure. But she left. She was like a traveling journalist, I think is what we maybe deducted. Yeah. But she had like all of her belongings were still there. Like she was there regularly and just rented it out when she was gone. And like you and I are snoopers and curious people. Yeah. So if you're going to leave your personal stuff, we're going to look. Yeah. So we snooped and learned all these things about this woman we don't know, which if she ever hears this, so sorry we snooped at your stuff.
I'm not.
Yeah. Don't leave your stuff in your home. Yeah. And then Airbnb also kind of became your thing after that. Like that's all you did was Airbnb after that.
I love them. I will say though, I've only ever stayed in one other Airbnb after that was actually somebody's home. And you were there too.
It was the one in Bend.
In Bend.
Yeah.
When we did Nitro Circus.
That was so fun.
Otherwise, the rest of them have been like legit Airbnbs. Nobody is living there.
Yeah.
I do feel like it's maybe a weirder vibe if there are residents that live there. Yeah. Not while you're there.
Yeah.
They leave.
Well, there are those Airbnbs where people like, you're like a bedroom in their home.
Okay. I did do that once too in Portland and that wasn't as weird.
Oh, it really wasn't that weird?
Separated.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, I mean like an actual bedroom.
Oh, no.
You go through the front door, you have dinner with them. There are Airbnbs that are like that.
What did they used to call those?
Like a room
bed
share?
And breakfast.
Oh, yeah, basically.
Yeah, but that's not my jam.
That's weird.
I wouldn't do that. It's like likely a serial killer.
Or that's how all true crimes.
It's always how they start.
Yeah, you meet a stranger.
Come into my home.
Yeah.
Let me feed you this weird food.
Yeah, they needed to help or something. But yeah.
Anyway, that's kind of when that changed for us. And then we moved, here to Central Oregon and started our lives after Alec was born. And then, you and Ivan decided.
We came to visit that one time.
Yeah.
And we hiked out at Mount Bachelor and Mount Bachelor? Was it Mount Bachelor? Whatever that lake is out there. We went out there. Remember, because we got bit by mosquitoes all over the place.
Whatever that lake is across from Sparks Lake.
Ivan was like running in circles. That was his theory, was to run from the mosquitoes.
Are a nightmare here early in the season. Yeah.
And I kind of got to be an aunt that trip, and I kind of really enjoyed that. And we deemed your child the king of the babies by putting his pants on his head.
Oh.
Yeah, I have a picture of that. I'll never forget it. It was super funny. And I think we moved here shortly after that visit, but probably within like a year or two.
I think within a year.
Yeah. And then the rest was kind of history.
And then here we are.
We're here. We used to hang out like once a week, but
now we kind of live in different corners of the
That's like an hour for me to drive over here too.
Yeah, and you won't catch me going to Pineville, so that's just
not unless you absolutely have to.
Thing I'll do.
That one time you had to be there for a doctor's appointment and you came into my house and sat there. You're like, well, I guess I'll sit on your couch and talk to you for a little while.
I think the other thing you probably should know about me is I'm pretty judgmental. Yeah, I'm pretty judgy. Also, I'm pretty like hardcore about keeping your home clean.
One time.
Oh, well, sure. One time. We'll go with that.
Yeah. But
yeah, I think now we're just kind of like enjoying being sisters, but even more, I think, being friends.
And like figuring out adult life and navigating all the stupid shit that happens with whoever on a daily basis.
Yeah. I think it's,
Well,
maybe we should do Maybe we should do one of our segments here really quick.
Yeah. You want to do the public service opinions or Herd in the Wild? What you got?
I've got a public service opinion.
All right. Throw it out there.
And nobody will care about this at all. Well, someone might.
I don't know. You kind of told me about it before, and I was like, you know what? You are absolutely right.
Well, and I'll start off by also saying I'm not really that heavy of a drinker. I just want to put that out there.
Yeah.
I do drink, and I do.
I do drink.
Oh my goodness. I like a social drink. So like if
that is very true, you will have a good time in a social setting for sure.
But that doesn't happen a lot because I don't also love to be that social.
Did it again. That
opinion. Here comes. I love seltzers.
Yeah, all kinds.
Well, no.
You've recently been dinging the Modelo Agua Frescas.
Like the Modelos.
Yeah.
However, I really only like one flavor. I really like the lemon cucumber flavor.
That one was all right. Yeah.
They will not sell them individually as flavors. You can only buy the freaking seltzers as a variety pack.
And it's not just Modelo either.
It's all of them.
Like it's
White
all of them.
Claw.
White Claw, you can maybe buy blackberry in an individual pack, but I don't think I've seen any other flavor
or like the
by itself.
The spiked lemonades, I like.
Oh, those were
peach
good.
One.
The simply spiked lemonades.
And they might sell the peach one now by itself. I don't know, but like in a 40, I don't want to sit there and drink a 40.
This is Izzy speaking her words.
Hi, love you. So like sell the flavors individually, or at least take a poll and see what flavors people like the most and sell the highest rated.
Yeah,
like give me a break, man. I don't want to just buy a 24 pack of freaking seltzer when I'm only gonna drink 6 of them.
It's a lot of money, and then you have to like find the people who like those flavors. No, let's not fight over a stick, dogs. Izzy. Okay. I just like, I don't know if you've seen this, but recently White Claw has come out with a green apple flavor.
I tried it.
I would buy a whole pack of those.
And they were good.
Yeah.
And I don't like White Claw.
I'm not going to go buy a 24 pack of White Claw to drink 3.
Right. I was at a party and they had that pack and I drank the 3 that came in the pack.
Yeah.
Because those were good.
And then what do you do with the rest?
I didn't want the rest.
They just sit in your fridge until somebody comes over and drinks them.
I have 2 drawers full of the rest of the Modelos right now. I'm not gonna
Anybody
drink.
Want one? Come get one.
Come get them. Because seriously, like that makes me so ticked off. Nobody cares.
I do remember when you said that initially, when you were like, I'm not going to say too much about it because I'm going to save it so we can talk about it. But the dang seltzer companies won't make individual flavored packets. It's like, like Twisted Tea has done that. Twisted Tea you can buy.
Well, but that's like their flavor is just like the tea.
Well, no, they have different ones now. So they have a half and half now, and they have a raspberry now, and there's a peach now.
I don't like the Twisted Tea that much.
I can't. I drink one, and I'm like, I have a headache the next day.
It's real sugary.
Yeah. But
that's that opinion. Let us know if you feel the same, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, let us know, because I'd be interested to maybe send a poll.
Yeah, to see what people, to like maybe Modelo or White Claw.
Or I do like the ranch waters too sometimes.
Those are a bit rough. Those are more like a tequila-y based drink, but yes.
Anywho, let us know if you feel that same way. Drop us a comment.
Yeah, on YouTube or Instagram, or we have a TikTok now too.
Oh my gosh, we have a TikTok. Listen, I also am terrible at social media.
I'm the media manager for sure.
She does the media.
You're the logistics gal.
I do, and I can write a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And I can do the operational stuff, but you will not catch me on social media.
Nope.
You won't.
Not unless for like your bakery. You do
Limited.
that. Yeah, for your bakery stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
we're going to try and have another segment also next week. I don't really... what we're going to aim to do. We're going to aim to do.
So
we'd love to have 2 segments that we kind of regularly contribute to every week.
Yes.
One is called
the public service opinion, which is what you just did. And then the other one's Herd in the Wild.
Which will be, we will keep track of, for some reason, I don't know if you feel this way, I feel like I am a magnet for people saying dumb shit.
Yeah. Or like just dumb things happening to you.
Yes.
Like we could do one. Tell them about the situation. No, we'll keep that for next week.
I mean, we could do it now if we're talking about what I think you're talking about.
Yeah, but we could save it for next week. Or do it now. Do it now.
Are we talking about the same thing?
Yeah, what you just told me this morning in the house.
Well, I told you a lot of things.
Fair enough. To be continued. We'll talk about it next week. Keep you on your toes. Keep you on your toes.
But that would be something, there's a lot of that to come.
yeah, and I feel like this one was a lot more like maybe in deep about kind of a little bit of a background and stuff like that. So it'll definitely get a little more fun as we go on.
Yeah, we're figuring it out.
Honestly, while we're talking.
Yeah, we don't have a script.
No, we don't.
And we aren't gonna have a script.
No, it's not
this
gonna happen.
This isn't gonna be scripted.
Yeah, no.
So
it's more fun that way.
It's more fun that way.
Yeah. Well, you heard from a couple of the animals on site, and you heard from the child once asking for permission to play Switch in his treehouse.
Yes.
Which we may do an episode or two up in the treehouse, so you may get to see it.
I do love to drink my wine in the treehouse in the summer.
So funny.
It is a good place.
Yeah, and like Raph was up there doing something before Alec got up there. He's moving around the chairs.
I think they were making sure the American flag is placed correctly in that treehouse.
Well, it's definitely not. So
yeah, gotta fix that.
What a disgrace.
We love America.
But yeah, so thanks for listening. I think we got all we wanted to talk about this week out. Or no?
Yeah, I think so. We just got to come up with a better like sign off.
For sure.
Yeah.
This was a rough goodbye. So subscribe and follow along as we figure this out, because we're definitely just figuring it out as we go on YouTube and TikTok and Instagram and
wherever you get your podcasts, Apple, Spotify. Those are the only two I know of. I know there are more.
Yeah, there's a lot more. And just tune in, because honestly,
who asked?